Hello friends and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions, romhack edition. Today we're going to be doing us a Limberry. There are multiple parts to Limberry Castle. It's not as annoying in this version of the game as it is in others, and apparently my headset decided that it's not actually plugged in despite being plugged in. That's pretty neat. Let's figure out why it's doing that before we do anything else, because I won't be able to do anything else. And it should now be plugged in. Hopefully. Looks like it. That's fun. Okay. The team will be bringing is I guess we'll have a thief just in case. Can't remember if there's anything stealable here. Normally, this is where you would learn Ultima. It's not where you have to learn Ultima. In this game, you can just, or in this romhack version, you can just learn it. These weird little demon dudes will cast it. Like how they say we have walked into a trap when clearly the door is wide open. Here's Balthier, doing a lot of damage. Underguts is gonna clean up. The assassins are annoying still. They can sleep you, they can kill you, they can doom you, they can kill you in a different way. And they now no longer have ridiculous things. Spellbinders are okay. Lambent hats we can buy. Black garb we can buy. Barrettes are not overly useful right now. I'm not sure if we can buy Kikus. I think we might be able to. Gold hairpin, nothing out of the ordinary. Black garb, nothing out of the ordinary. Kakushas. Should be head equipment. She's wearing it as an accessory because she's weird. I'm pretty sure that is... I'm trying to remember. The assassins, if you damage them enough, they'll go away. If you don't damage them enough, they'll be assholes. Thankfully you have Balthier. And those two are gone. And the map ends. Hey look, it's Elmdor, and our favorite asshole Temple Knight. Seems Elmdor was involved in this from the beginning. It seems they want to turn Alma into the High Seraph. Team Evil seems to be looking for the Necrohall. Pretty sure we can't actually steal anything in this battle. So Luso is out. I'm not sure Beowulf does any good. This is a job either for Mistado or, in this case, Agrius. This is considered one of the more difficult fights, depending on the version of the game you're using. If we look at Elmdor, he's got all of the Genji gear, but he has Safeguard. In the PSP version of or in the PlayStation version of the original game, he does not have Safeguard, and you have to steal all of the Genji gear from him. In the original version of this game, you cannot steal things except for one different platform, which you can. The Genji equipment is significantly better in this romhack. You get it from other places. It is in the game. Elmdor is slightly harder in this version, apparently, than he is in other versions. Letty, same things we just saw her wearing. Celia, same things we saw her wearing. We want to kill Elmdor. Killing these two doesn't really do anything. There's a thing they do. And if you notice, we're all wearing things that prevent us from suffering the vampire status effect. Take a wild guess who's actually a vampire. Because he has Safeguard, we can't crush his gear, so we lose access to the highest damage skill we have. And we killed Elmdor. Well, we weakened him. So that is the end of that fight. Thanks, Balthier. We're now going to a fight where we don't need Japamalas. It does open up a number of different equipment options for us, but we sort of have a default here. The problem is going and equipping it all. I suppose. I do have a final gear set for everyone planned out. Angel Ring is always okay. We are off, and hopefully we don't have to restart, because changing all the gear around again, not the most fun thing in the world. We're just taking our heavy damage team. When there's nothing to steal, we don't really need Luso. This is a reskin of a map. And hello, we have a new fight that is unique to the War of the Lions version. Nothing good drops here, or is stolen from here, or is treasure hunted from here. It's just a fight with a bunch of hefty things. Argath has Safeguard for... I guess they really don't want you destroying his sword. Otherwise he doesn't get to use his fill sword skills. That doesn't seem like the greatest reason to give it to him. Meanwhile, these guys aren't as tough as the ones outside. You can walk up to them and go doink, and they fall over. And we can drop a Bahamut. If you can't tell, Argath also, or Algus, also very, very dead. Him's not alive at this point. Zodiacs do horrific things to people. Anyone standing in the bottom of that, well, any of them standing in the bottom little pit there, they're not going to be long for this world. There's a Bahamut that is set to go off soon. And over here there's a barrage that's going off right now. This guy thought casting a spell was a good idea. He was incorrect. Argath was faster than Bahamut was, so that's fun. Looks like he is not taking magic damage. I'm not sure why. Oh, he definitely has Reflect on. Thanks, Mirror Mail, for having Reflect, even if you don't say you have Reflect. We can instantly kill him if Northwind Strike happens. Just like that. Goodbye, friend. You were never really a friend. You were kind of a douche. So yeah, that map exists. Balthier, before Argath got a turn, could have probably killed him. It's fine. There was a reason that map was there, and it was because. And also for reasons. This fight is a bit harder. Theoretically. In the original version, this map came right after fighting Elmdor upstairs. It's a platform with a hallway. Looks exactly similar to the last couple platforms with the hallway we fought things on, and it is probably going to be no shock to you what happens here. I both do and don't remember the water from the original version on PlayStation. I also remember the room being a bit more square, but I am almost certain nothing was changed between releases. Elmdor becomes Zalera, the Death Seraph. It's creepy as hell. And we have a friend for this battle. We'll take a look at her real quick because it's sort of important. Meladul. She comes with her Save the Queen, her robe that she probably shouldn't be wearing because she doesn't do anything that uses MP. She has an Imperial armband. 1 speed and immunity to slow, stop, and immobilize. And a Grand Helm, immune to blind and sleep. It's cool. Save the Queen is a good sword. It comes with auto protect. In this version, it's actually higher damage than Excalibur, which makes Excalibur honestly kind of really bad outside of calculating wholly. Meladul has Unyielding Blade. Those are the sword skills that Orlandu has that crush equipment and do damage. In the original version of the game, if you didn't have armor in those spots, it just didn't do anything, and it sucked to be you. In this version of the game, it actually does more damage to a target that does not have armor on. She is good against... She used to only be good against humans. She's now good against pretty much everything. Her problem is going to be... Mostly she's not Orlandu, which means she's not going to get the primary damage dealer spot in a party. And she's competing with Agrius and Balthier for being useful. Sword skills here are kind of bad. Sword skills are great at ranged here in this hack. Unfortunately, auto attacks do more damage most of the time. We'll see if we can see crush armor in effect. If it can't crush, that's the damage it does. Bob Hammett would go after Zalaira gets his next turn. That won't, though. If those things cannot kill the Black Mage will do massive amounts of damage. Meliduel is back here just to body block anything that thinks it can get through. Right now, between Barrage and Flare, Zalaira has to be actually doing things to not die, and that is not going to stop him from dying. She gives us another Zodiac Stone. Wonder if anything happens from this one. Not all of the Zodiac Stones we find will unlock awesome side quests. Most will. Seems like Meliduel also has a crystal. And now we learn that Dice Dark has a Capricorn Stone, which sort of points us in our next direction. We will absolutely let her join our party. Even if she was the worst character in the game, she has unique equipment. You'll notice, for once, we are devoid of side quests. We do have somewhere to go, and there is a chance that when we walk this way, stuff will happen. Well, I think maybe we did this back in chapter 3. I didn't think it opened. We're going to check for any new rumors. Here's one. Seems like Lionel Castle has a new liege lord, Celebrant Vermont. He absolutely hates heretics. There's a thing we are, and that would be heretics. So, I wonder what he'd say about us. Doesn't look like we get to ask him yet. But can we? There's much killing afoot. Seems like our buddy Oren got himself into trouble. Seems like Delita's moving up in the world. And she's dead. Standing in the way of Delita is not the smartest thing ever. Meanwhile, Zalbag is checking out Dad's grave to see if there's mushrooms growing on it. Maybe Dystarg started a little bit earlier than we thought with the murdering. Well, our poor family is having some problems. Even worse than we thought. We're gonna save, and I think that'll be it for this time. We'll get to Egros next time. I'll catch you then. Take it easy.